Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend I don't want to watch his videos? I saved this one a couple days ago, so it already has an answer, but I thought the title was hilarious. Apparently, you're not the asshole. I would probably think, based on this title, I don't know if it's him, like his videos that he's trying to show you, like videos he made, or if he's just trying to show you random YouTube videos. Because everyone, you know that meme where it's like when you go to play this video that you thought was funny, but bro just isn't laughing at all. Like your friend just is not laughing. That's never happened to me. You get me on the ox, everyone's laughing. Okay, like you can't find a funny video, but I don't know. It is what it is. And as far as like your significant other watching your videos, I don't. I try to get. I tell my significant other to just never watch my videos. When I hear her watching one of my videos in the background, I immediately find her and tell her to turn it off. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. As you should be. Am I the asshole for getting annoyed with my boyfriend when he wants me to watch his videos? I wonder if this is like his videos or I don't know. My 32F boyfriend, 35M. I don't. Okay, whatever. And I have been together for almost a year. I need to stop reading the ages like this because every time I do it, my 32F boyfriend, I think like, oh, your 32-year-old female boyfriend, gotcha. For some reason, reading my doesn't immediately make me think of a person. We both have different tastes in videos and things we watch on our phones or do in our free time. My boyfriend loves professional sports and watching YouTube recaps of certain players or things like that. It is not my thing, but sometimes I'll humor him and watch a few minutes. Also, he's one of those guys. Every time I go to a hotel, that's like one of the top search things is like sports replays or something along those lines. It's him. That and Coco Melon. Multiple times a week, he will put something on, like a YouTube video of some player's highlights or an Instagram reel, and tell me that I absolutely need to watch it. See, that's the difference, I've been in the middle of texting my sister, and he forces me to put my phone down and watch whatever it is he has on the television. Sometimes I just want to read a book or watch my own show on my phone, but he tells me I'm not showing any interest in his likes and hobbies. Some of these videos are 20 plus minutes. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. I feel like not enough couples go through this. Your significant other should obviously be the kind of person that you want to be around like most of the time, because that's the idea. You're going to be around them most of the time. But even then, you still want hobbies and stuff that you are solely interested to that aren't tied to them in any way. And I'm going to tell you right now, for when like you argue, because you're going to argue, if you're arguing too much, that's a problem. But every couple is going to argue a moderate amount. It's nice for you to like he's going to, if he shows her these videos and she becomes attached to these videos, he's going to miss like whenever they argue or whatever. And he just goes to like his office or something. And he's just like, I'm just going to watch my sports videos alone, because now he's going to think of her. Like it's okay to have like your sport, like you want to watch, what's the most Reddit way I can say this? You want to watch your sports ball game clips, then do so. But like, I'll be honest with you. I'm more of an American football fan than anything. I've never been like, babe, you got to see this. Cause I just know that she doesn't care. Right. Like the NFL is basically background noise for her to like sleep. That's what she knows it as. Because when she was growing up, her dad would watch it, and that was just like, it's like, oh, it's a whole day thing. She knew she was going to get like good food that day because somebody was, cooking or whatever, and the family was there. And then she just knew she was going to take a nap midday. Like that's what she is, just naturally kicks in. She's like, oh, I'm just going to take a nap. Oh, what's that? I'm going to go ahead and pass out. So I don't know, man. I don't know why it's like, you need to watch this. Some of these videos are 20 plus minutes, which is wild, by the way. 20 minutes is insane. I feel bad whenever I have like a 2-minute video to show a person, because it's like, we're going to be standing here. I'm going to be holding my phone for 2 minutes. Whatever. I've told him many times that I do not like being forced to watch videos. I'm 100% okay with him watching them. I'm happy to put on my headphones and do my own thing. I'd be super happy to watch a show together, one that we're mutually interested in. I've said this to him multiple times. He gets mad to the point of yelling sometimes when I don't want to watch something he shoves in front of my face. I'm at the point where instantly he starts putting his phone in my face. I get it. Why does he do that? This upsets him and makes him think I'm not interested in any of his hobbies. This dude is weird. He's a 35-year-old man, and he's acting like this. He's looking for any excuse. You're not interested in my hobbies. I need a woman that's more interested in, this player's stats. Who cares? You do not want a woman that's 100% like you, man. She'd be annoying. I'm telling you right now, if I met another woman that was exactly like me in every way, within 5 minutes, she would drive me crazy. Do you know how I know that? Because when I scroll through TikTok, right, And the only time I really scroll through TikTok is when I'm with my significant other, because she sends me a bunch of TikToks, and then I don't send her TikToks. So what I do is I just we'll go through my algorithm to make sure things are fine. The reason why I say this, why I couldn't stand somebody like me, is because the amount of times that I can watch a long form YouTube video, no problem. I can put on a video that's 4 hours long on YouTube, not care. I usually keep it on in the background. I do other things. But TikTok, I got to keep all my focus right there at that moment. If you start to yap a little bit too much towards the beginning, like if this is a recipe for something and you're still talking about like your nana, like 45 seconds in, I'm in the next video. I'm not seeing your recipe, okay? And that's how I know I would hate if I met somebody that was just like me, because I love to yap. I love yapping. So the fact that a minor amount of yap kind of makes me go, oh boy, this again. Although I don't know, because I watch Dante a lot, and Dante is a professional yapper. I actually enjoy his yapping, but I don't know. I guess it depends. It depends on the kind of yapping. The point is, you don't want somebody that yaps like you. What am I talking about? I'm at the point where we read that. This upsets him, makes him blah, blah, blah. I have plenty of my own interests and hobbies, though I've never forced him to partake or watch anything. That's how it should be. You should still have your own hobbies. Y'all can do things together that are fun, but like, y'all still have your own things. I once turned on the league because he told me I could pick a show. Within minutes, he got angry, and he refused to watch this preppy guy show. Since then, I've never made him watch anything. If he's not into it, I accept it and move on, pick something we'll both like. He's a sports ball fan, and he doesn't like the league. Preppy guy show? The league is like honestly, I've seen the first 2 seasons of the league. It's a show about fantasy football, and it's like PG-13, It's a little bit edgy, It's a funny show. I'm not trying to like downplay, but it's PG-13. It's a funny show. I don't understand why he'd be like, it's a preppy guy show. The league? Am I thinking of the right league? The FX show? Am I losing my mind? I swear. The league. Yeah. Yeah, this show is like TVMA or something. What does he mean preppy? Whatever. I don't know. It's a funny show, though. I think he doesn't like it because he is like the satirical, I think that show is making fun of the fantasy league, like those super serious fantasy league type people, and he doesn't like that, which is weird because my stepdad loves that show and he's heavy on the fantasy league stuff. Like, he understands the ridiculousness of it, of like his group, like his friend group, and how serious they take the like fantasy football league is like so crazy that he thinks the league is funny because it's relatable. But he keeps saying I'm being dramatic because I don't want to watch his videos, but it's not. It's just not how I want to spend my free time. I'm really starting to think I'm the asshole here. You're not the asshole here. It's okay to not want to watch his videos, man. He's a little baby. I'm not gonna get real super upset by him. It's so weird that it's like the 35-year-old males. I think 35 is now the new mid-20s, based on the stories that I read on Am I the Asshole? Like, we've pushed back brain development another 10 years. They say that your brain is fully developed at 25. I'm thinking now it's 35. And this he's running out of time to really develop. Like, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, she doesn't need to see the sports ball replay. She just does it, man. Who cares? You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, I show my girlfriend like any replays, of any sport. She doesn't care. She's not going to care. And that's fine. It's fine that she's not into absolutely everything I'm into. Now, if I was a football player, if I was playing American football in the NFL and my wife was completely uninterested, I'd probably be like, this is kind of my life. This is my career. A little bit more interest would be cool. But like watching other dudes replays, that's like if she wasn't really into Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? Like his personal life. Like she accepts his music, because I'm assuming she tolerates that you have sports on, but she's not like she doesn't care about his like new watch or something. Not that I'm watching videos of like what jewelry Kendrick has, but you get the idea. There's like, when men get attached to like one thing, they'll look up like not just their stats, but like what they're doing in their personal lives. This is a little difficult, but I think not the asshole. I don't. What do you mean it's a little difficult? Hi. Good example of bird theory. When someone says to their partner, "Oh, look at that bird," not necessarily a bird, but something mundane, the partner's response can be a pretty good indicator of their compatibility. I don't know, man. I, I don't just maybe he's really into sports. Like I said, it'd be different if he played sports, because then it would be like he has a personal investment in this. But there's something kind of funny about being like invested on that level. You know what I mean? To the point where you're like, why won't you watch the videos on this? Look at this crazy tackle. Look. She doesn't care, man. You know? She doesn't care, and it's okay. Because if she cared as much as you did, she'd be annoying about it like you are. You'd be driven crazy. God forbid he interrupts you texting your sister. Did you miss all the other times? I feel like this isn't an everyone sucks here solely because of that. Like, she's the asshole because he keeps interrupting. It's just like he interrupts everything. Just let me finish this text message. It's gonna take 5 more seconds. He sounds autistic. I was thinking that in my brain, and I didn't want to say it out loud, so I appreciate you. He sounds autistic, over enthusiastic about his niche instead of or interested and bad at taking obvious hints. She has never got me anything I would consider a nice gift. What? I'd never feel comfortable telling people what I would like. It's just easier to get things for yourself. I mean, I agree with that, but my electric toothpaste and Ancestry, I just tell her not to bother getting me anything, as it just leads to inner disappointment. I turned 50 a couple months ago, and I got a framed picture with the quote, "I must succeed because I like expensive shit." It's a quote I found funny when browsing online, but not something I would want as a gift for my 50th. Oh, God. I'm not even going to touch that. I don't know if it's just like, maybe it's because of how I grew up, but I'm grateful for like all gifts. Like, okay, an electric toothbrush isn't a PS5, but you know, I have an electric toothbrush. It's a little old, I guess. You know, I've had it for a little while. Sure, I'll take a new one. Does it come with a couple new brush heads? Because really, that's all I care about is just new brush heads. You know, but sure, a new toothbrush. I'll take it. An Ancestry DNA kit, that's cool. Like, I can't get mad at gifts. You know what I mean? Oh, it's a card with a gift card in it. Thank you for spending money. Thank you for writing something down. Oh, it's soap. Oh, soap is so boring. Me, man, it's soap. Smelling good is cool, man. Sounds like you're not compatible anymore. All this over sports ball. What he's doing is making a bid for connection. He wants to share something with you to feel connected. You may be pushing him away because you're already feeling smothered. He needs and wants more intimacy, and you feel threatened by that. You have resentment stored up, but you're you're like you read a book, read or listen to the book attached. You read a book, and now you're like a armchair therapist. It really could just be like they have fine connections everywhere else. She's just not into the video. I feel like sometimes y'all look far too deep into things that really could just simply be like, I'm just not really into sports. I just don't really want to watch this video. But you're like, no, what you see what's going on here is you're actually secretly, subconsciously pushing him away because you are uninterested in him as a person, and he is needy, and you find it cringe that he's so needy, and you're pushing it. And it's like, no, I just don't really want to watch sports ball highlights. Anyways, you're the asshole for dating a person like this. How obnoxious. Okay, you're both. You are both. Expect to spend a few hours a week doing something that you don't exactly love for your partner. That's part of a relationship. Hey, can't relate. Can't relate. Something you don't exactly love. Get out of here. Here. I'll tell you how we tolerate this, and you can determine whether or not your relationship can do it this way. Whenever like she wants to hang out and she's watching something that I'm uninterested in, I will go and I'll lay, because it's usually at night. I'll lay in the bed with her and I'll get my headphones and I'll be there, right? I won't be paying attention too much to the show. She doesn't care though. You know what I mean? Why would she care? Like, what's my output going to be in this show? She watches some real dumb shit. I'm going to be real with you, but so do I. But it's different dumb shit. You know what I mean? And we're just there and it's okay. And she can talk to me when she wants. I only have a headphone in so I can do what I'm doing over here. She's just doing it, and we can communicate and we can chill, and I can, it's not that complicated. Let me know if that works out for you. I guess not everyone can do that because obviously she has her headphones and he's like, no, you need to watch this replay right now, as if he's playing the sport himself. See, it'd be different, I guess, if it was his videos and you completely showed zero interest in his ability or talent, I guess, or lack thereof. If you showed like zero interest, it'd be one thing, and something he's trying to get better at because he could get better. But this is just other people, so it's weird. Anyways, not the asshole, definitively. Good for you.